Next question H, exercise 3A, 37.96 divided by 7.3. Here also the divisor is a decimal number. So if the divisor is a decimal number, we have to convert it into a whole number. So how to convert this 7.3 into whole number? Just see the decimal point after how many places. So decimal point after one place. Look at here, decimal point after one place. So what we will do, we will multiply this divisor 7.3 by 10. If we are multiplying the divisor by 10, so we have to multiply its dividend also by 10. So that's why we multiply numerator and denominator both by 10. So if we are multiplying it by 10, so this decimal point will move one place to the right, and this decimal also will move one place to the right. So you will get 379.6 and 73. Now we can divide this 73, we can divide the number 379.6. Now here the number inside 379. Now we will read the table of 73. So let's see, 73 1 is 73, 73 2 is 146, which is less than 379. So we will multiply this 73 by 5. Let's see what number will come. 5 3 is 15, carry over 1, 5 7 is 35, 35 or 136. I think this 365 is just near to 379. So we will write here 365, and here we will write 5. Now subtract 9 minus 5, you will get 4. 7 minus 6 equal to 1. 3 minus 3 equals to 0. Now brought down the next number, that is 6. Now this 6, before this 6 there is a decimal point here. So in the quotient we will put a decimal point. And now this 6 will return with 14, so the number becomes 146. Now read the table of 73, and we have seen that 73 into 2 equals to what? 3 2 is 6, 2 7 is 14. So by 2 we are getting 73 into 2, we are getting 146. Now subtract, you will get 0. 6 minus 6 0, 4 minus 4 0, 1 minus 1 0. So you get the answer 5.2. Here is, we will write the answer 5.2. You can see the solution. I solved there. Answer is 5.2. Next question I of 3A, of question number 4th I, 3A. 289.6 divided by 6.4. Here this 6.4 is a decimal number, so convert it into a whole number. So how we can convert? See, the decimal point is placed after one place, so we will multiply this number by 10. If we multiply it by 10, so this decimal point will move towards the right hand side. From left to right it will move, and the number 6.4 will be equal to 64. If we multiply 6.4 by 10, so the number becomes 64.0 or 64. So the decimal number divisor becomes a whole number. Now if we are multiplying in the divisor, so we have to multiply in the dividend also by 10. We are multiplying the divisor, so we have to multiply the dividend also by 10. So here also this decimal point will move towards the right hand side, and the number will become 2896.0. Now this number 289.6 will be equal to 2896.0. So 0 we can leave right now, and this divisor becomes the 64. Now we will read the table of 64. So see, this 2 is less than 64. We cannot take the one number from the dividend, so we will take at least 3 number, because if we take the 2 numbers from here, so number will be 28 only. So 28 also less than 64, so we will take the 3 numbers. So 289. Now read the table of 64. So 64 into 4 equals to how much? So 64 into 4 equals to 4 4s are 16, carry over 1, 4 6 are 24 plus 1 25. So 64 into 4 equals to 256. So write down here 256, then subtract. So what you will get? 9 minus 6 3, 8 minus 5 also 3, 2 minus 2 0. Now your number is 33. Now 33, and before that you have to write the 4 here in the quotient. Now 33 cannot be divided by 64. Now take the new number, that is 6. Now 336. Now read the table of 64. So 64 into 5. 64 into 5 equals to how much? 5 4s are 20, carry over 2, 30, 5 6 are 30 plus 2 32. So we will write 320. So write it here 320. Then subtract 6 minus 0 6, 3 minus 2 1, 3 minus 3 0. So your number is 16. Now you left with 16 in the remainder. Now what you will do? Before that you have to write here 5. Write down 5. Now here 16 and here 64. 16 cannot be divided by 64. So you have to take 0. So how you will take 0? If you put a dot decimal point there in the quotient, then you can take the 0 here. Now read the table of 64. 64 2 ja how much? 64 2 ja 128, and 64 3 ja how much? 64 into 2 equals to 2 4s are 8, then 2 6 are 12. 128. Then subtract how much? 10 minus 8 2 6. This will be 5. This will become the 5. 5 minus 2 3. Now 1 minus 1 0. So you left with 32, and here you have to write what? 2. Now here is the decimal point, so you can put the decimal point here. Now read the table of 64. 64 we know 5s are 320, so we will write here 5, and at the last 320 we are getting, the 320 into 320 equals to 0. 320 minus 320 0. So our answer is 25.25. This is our answer. I hope you understood this, and you can see the solution also here. Make the divisor a whole number by multiplying the dividend and divisor by 10. Look at here. So the number become 2896 and 64. Now 64 divided by 2896 divided by 64 will result 45.25. So our answer is 45.25. Question number J of 4th of exercise 3A. Here the divisor is a whole number and the dividend is a decimal number. Now in this case, right now we cannot divide this number because first number in the dividend is 0. So what we will do, we will take 0 and we will put the point. Now our number is 7. We can read the table of 3 2 times and we can write here 6. Now subtract, we get 1. Now 1 is not divided by 3, so we will brought down the next number, that is 5. So the number will become now 15. Number will become 15. Now 3 5s are 15. So we will write here 5 and we will write here 3 5s are 15. Subtract. So here 0. 5 minus 5 0. 1 minus 1 0. Now write down the next number. We can take the next number because here we are having the decimal point. Now 9. So 9 3 read the table of 3. 3 1s are 3. 3 3s are 9. So write down 3 in the quotient here 3 and here 9, and then subtract. To the left nothing, 0. So our answer is 0.253. 0.253 is the answer. You can see the solution also. 0.53 is the answer.